In this video, we will determine the 4 eligibility criteria that the NDIS takes into account when you apply for the NDIS. We hope that at the end of this video, you know everything you need to know to meet the criteria that are required. The first factor is your age. To access the NDIS, you must be under the age of 65 at the time of application. Children between the ages of 0 to 7 can be NDIS participants using the early childhood approach. For people over 65 years old, the support options available to you may vary to different situations, but if you start receiving NDIS services before turning 65, you can continue to receive the services through once you cross 65. The second eligibility factor is the Australian residency. In order to meet the NDIS criteria, you must live in Australia with a postal address and be an Australian citizen, a permanent resident, or hold a protected special category visa. If you do not meet these criteria, then unfortunately you are not able to access the NDIS. You may want to contact your local area coordinator or your early childhood partner to see if they can connect you with other government services. The third factor that the NDIS will look at when considering your application is the level of independence that you have in carrying out essential daily tasks and participating in the community. If you live with a severe and enduring diagnosed health condition, or if you rely totally or heavily on another person or special equipment such as assistive technology, then it is highly likely that you are eligible. Another option that you are entitled to NDIS funding is if you require house modifications in order to independently complete daily tasks. In general, you need to have a permanent and significant disability that stops you from doing everyday things by yourself. This includes significant or lifelong functional impairment, also known as psychosocial disability. Finally, the last question that you should ask is, do you need some supports now to reduce your future needs? You will need to provide evidence that getting supports through the NDIS now will help you to prevent, reduce or alleviate the impact of your disability or developmental delay and build your skills and independence. The evidence must also be appropriate for the NDIS to fund these supports. So, if you answered yes to all the above factors, then you're most likely eligible to apply for the NDIS. Now's the time to start the application process. Keep in mind that the final decision of your eligibility is still up to the NDIA. We hope now that you are certain about your eligibility. We wish you all the best on your application process. If you found this video helpful, please like and share. Thank you and see you next time.